Okay, as you can see behind me, I got the light set up. I got the temperature about 5600. So I also went to the store and I got some cards. You can get this from any fabric store. I just cut out some blind kind of shapes going on so you can get the vibe of the shadows and the way it's hitting the living room. Okay, so I just quickly ran to Tesco to get some sheets. I'm going to use it for diffusing and to bounce it. I know it's super cheap, but if anything that works, you know it works. So this time we got the light on tungsten full power. Earlier it was in daylight, so we got tungsten and we're just bouncing it onto the sheet, and that's what's giving me the light here. And I'll give you two other options in a second. So we'll have the light just facing straight on me and we're dimming it to control, you know, the brightness of it. And then the other option would be the same setup, but we'll just diffuse it a bit. So you can see the differences between how harsh and how soft we can get it and what the difference between the bounce is. So this one right now is bounce, so we're using the bounce off of here. Okay, so this shot is the light just pointing straight at me. I had to dim it way down to 8.5 because we're not bouncing it, we're not diffusing it yet. And this is what this one looks like. It's going to be a little bit harsher on the skin, on the face, creating some shadows. And this is what this one looks like. So now let's show you the diffusion. Okay, so this is the diffusion setup. Same angle as what we had a second ago. Instead of having the light at 8.5 dim right down, we now got the sheet diffusing it a little bit. So instead of bouncing it, we're just diffusing it straight from the light source. And you can see the differences of how it works. So the light by itself is a little harsh, the bounce is a little bit softer, and this one is a bit more source light orientated, but just soften it down a little bit so you can see the differences. But once again, it's on tungsten, great light, just powering it by the house, and so many opportunities to set up cool shots. And just for reference, this is what it looks like in the room with just the room lights. So there's a little lamp over there, there's the TV, and Christmas lights. And this is how dark it was without the light.